Have you ever felt like modern medicine doesn't always have the answer? Like you're constantly treating symptoms, but never getting to the root? Sometimes, the solutions we need aren't found in pharmacies, but in our kitchens. What if I told you that two of the most ordinary ingredients in your home could come together to create a natural remedy that's been quietly passed down for generations? I'm talking about castor oil and baking soda. Simple, inexpensive, but surprisingly powerful when combined. This isn't just another internet trend. It's something that soldiers once relied on during wartime, that holistic healers have trusted for decades, and that modern wellness enthusiasts are now rediscovering with fresh eyes. In this video, we're diving deep, not just into myths or claims, but into real, science-backed and experience-based benefits that people are noticing. From boosting hair growth to detoxifying your body, easing muscle pain to clearing your skin. You're going to learn exactly why this duo is making such a strong comeback, and how to use it the right way. So if you're ready to unlock the full potential of your own body, stay with me. This could be the moment you look back on and say, that's when everything changed. Hair loss is something many people deal with every day. And it's not just about the strands that fall. It's about how it affects your confidence, how you feel when you look in the mirror. But there's something simple you can try. A blend of castor oil and baking soda. Castor oil is packed with ricinoleic acid. This helps improve blood flow to your scalp, allowing more nutrients to reach the hair roots. That's where stronger, healthier hair begins. Baking soda adds another benefit. It gently exfoliates your scalp. It clears away dead skin and product buildup. And it helps keep your scalp's pH balanced. Why is that important? Because if your scalp is too oily or too dry, it can slow down or block new hair growth. When you mix castor oil with just a pinch of baking soda, you create a cleaner, more balanced scalp. And that creates space for hair to grow freely. To use it, mix 1 tablespoon of castor oil with less than 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. Apply it to your scalp. Massage gently for 5 to 10 minutes. Leave it on for about 30 minutes. Then rinse it out with a mild shampoo. You can do this 2 to 3 times per week. Over time, people often notice less shedding, a calmer scalp, and hair that feels thicker and stronger. It won't work like magic overnight. But it's a gentle, natural way to care for your hair, and that's a great place to start. Let's move on to something your body does every single day. Detox. Your body is constantly working to get rid of toxins. From the food you eat, the air you breathe, and the stress you carry. It all builds up. And that's where castor oil and baking soda can help in a big way. Castor oil has a unique ability to penetrate deep into your skin and tissues. It doesn't just sit on the surface. It gets inside. And that's where it starts supporting your lymphatic system. The lymphatic system is like your body's natural drainage network. It helps flush out waste and keep your immune system running smoothly. Now add a bit of baking soda to the mix. Why? Because baking soda helps draw out toxins through the skin. It also helps neutralize acidity and supports your body's pH balance. Together, this mix works like a gentle, natural detox treatment. No pills, no expensive cleanses. Just pure, external support that helps your body do what it's already designed to do. So, how do you use it? Here's a simple method. Take a piece of soft cloth or flannel. Soak it in castor oil mixed with a tiny pinch of baking soda. Place it over your abdomen or liver area. Then cover it with plastic wrap or a towel. And relax for 30 to 45 minutes. You can even add a hot water bottle on top for better absorption. Do this a few times a week. It's calming. It's effective. And it gives your body the gentle help it needs to reset and restore. Natural detox isn't about pushing your body too hard. It's about giving it what it needs to heal itself. And sometimes, the simplest tools can make the biggest difference. Let's talk about something almost everyone experiences at some point. Aches. Pains. Tight muscles. Stiff joints. Maybe it's from working too hard. Or sitting too long. Or just part of getting older. But no matter the reason, pain is real. And it affects the way you live your life. Now here's the good news. Castor oil and baking soda can offer natural relief. No chemicals. No prescriptions. Just comfort from the outside in. Castor oil is a powerful anti-inflammatory. It helps reduce swelling in tissues, relaxes tense muscles, and even promotes better circulation. Baking soda, on the other hand, helps neutralize acid buildup, a common cause of muscle soreness. It also has mild anti-inflammatory properties of its own. When combined, they become a soothing balm for your body. Here's how to use it. Warm up a small amount of castor oil. You don't need it hot, just comfortably warm. Add a tiny pinch of baking soda and stir gently. Now massage this mixture into any area that feels sore or stiff. Your shoulders, your knees, your lower back, wherever it hurts. Take your time. Use slow, circular motions. Let the oil soak into your skin. You'll likely notice the difference within minutes. Not just physically, but mentally. Because when your body relaxes, your mind follows. You can repeat this treatment daily. Especially after workouts, long shifts, or stressful days. It's a gentle way to show your body some care. And remind yourself that healing doesn't always come from a bottle. Sometimes, it comes from nature, and from you. Your heart is the engine of your body. It pumps life through every cell, every organ, every muscle. But in today's world, with stress, poor diet, and lack of movement, many of us are putting quiet pressure on our hearts without even knowing it. That's why healthy blood circulation is so important. And believe it or not, castor oil and baking soda can help support your circulatory system in a natural way. Let's break it down. Castor oil, when applied topically, helps improve blood flow beneath the skin. It encourages movement in the lymphatic system, which plays a key role in carrying waste away from your cells. This boost in flow helps reduce stagnation, allowing your body to move nutrients and oxygen more efficiently. Now add baking soda, just a little. Its alkalizing properties can help balance acidity in your body, which some studies suggest may reduce internal stress on your cardiovascular system. Together, they form a gentle yet powerful team. One that supports your heart, without putting more strain on it. So how do you use this? It's surprisingly simple. Before bed, take a small amount of castor oil. Add a tiny pinch of baking soda and mix. Rub it gently over your chest, or the soles of your feet, both places connected to circulation in traditional wellness practices. Take a few deep breaths. Let the oil soak in. Let your body rest. This isn't a replacement for exercise or a healthy lifestyle. But it's an added layer of support. A way to tell your heart, I've got your back. Because caring for your heart isn't just about medication. It's about habits. It's about consistency. And sometimes, it's about going back to basics. Let's be honest. When your skin breaks out, it affects more than just your appearance. It touches your confidence, your mood, even how you show up in the world. And while there are hundreds of creams, serums, and routines out there, sometimes, the most effective solutions are the simplest ones. Castor oil and baking soda. On their own, each has unique benefits. But together, they form a natural powerhouse for your skin. Here's how it works. Castor oil is rich in fatty acids that nourish and moisturize the skin. It also contains antimicrobial and anti-inflammatory properties, which means it can help calm irritated skin and fight the bacteria that cause breakouts. Meanwhile, baking soda acts as a natural exfoliant. It removes dead skin cells, unclogs pores, and helps balance oil production, all of which are key for clearer skin. But here's the important part, less is more. Baking soda can be strong, so it's best to use it gently, and only in small amounts. Here's a simple way to use this combo. Mix 1 teaspoon of castor oil with just a tiny pinch of baking soda, no more than a pinch. Stir until smooth. Then, using clean fingers or a cotton swab, dab the mixture onto areas with pimples or blackheads. Leave it on for 15 to 20 minutes. Then rinse gently with warm water. You can do this once or twice a week, depending on how your skin responds. Some people even leave a thin layer on overnight as a spot treatment, but only if their skin isn't too sensitive. The result? Smoother texture, less inflammation, and breakouts that gradually fade, without harsh chemicals. Because your skin doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to breathe. And sometimes, what it really needs is less noise, and more nature. Now that you know what this natural combo can do, let's talk about how to use it safely and effectively. Because results don't just come from what you use, they come from how you use it. For hair and scalp, mix 1 tablespoon of castor oil with a tiny pinch of baking soda. Massage gently into your scalp. Leave it on for 30 minutes. Then rinse with a mild shampoo. Repeat 2 to 3 times per week. For detox and circulation, soak a soft cloth in the same mixture. Place it on your abdomen or chest. Cover with a towel. Rest for 30 to 45 minutes. Some people add a warm compress on top to help it absorb better. For muscle relief, warm the mixture slightly. Apply it to sore areas. Massage in slow, circular motions. Let it soak in naturally. Perfect after a long day. For skin and acne, mix 1 teaspoon of castor oil with a tiny pinch of baking soda. Apply only to problem spots. Leave it on for 15 to 20 minutes. Then rinse with warm water. Try it once a week and adjust as needed. And now, a few precautions. Always test the mixture on a small patch of skin first. Wait 24 hours. If there's no irritation, it's safe to use. Use only a little baking soda. Too much can dry or irritate your skin. Avoid using on broken skin or open wounds. Let the area heal first. Store your castor oil in a cool, dark place. And make sure your baking soda is clean and dry. This is a gentle remedy. It works best with patience and consistency. Not a quick fix, but a steady way to care for your body, naturally. At first, it might sound too simple to be true. Just castor oil and baking soda? But once people try it, the results speak for themselves. Anna, a 34-year-old teacher, had been struggling with hair thinning for years. She tried all kinds of shampoos, supplements, and oils. Nothing worked, until she came across this natural mix. After massaging the blend into her scalp 3 times a week, she noticed less hair on her brush. Within a month, her hair felt fuller and stronger. She didn't change anything else. Just that one habit, and it made a visible difference. Then there's James, a 47-year-old office worker with chronic back tension. He started using the warm oil blend on his shoulders at night. It became part of his evening routine, just 10 minutes of self-care. He said the stiffness that used to keep him awake slowly faded. Now, he sleeps better and wakes up feeling more relaxed. For Mia, a college student with sensitive skin, acne was a constant battle. Harsh creams only made it worse. She tried dabbing the castor oil and baking soda mix onto her breakouts once a week. The redness started to fade. Her skin felt calmer. No peeling, no burning, just slow, gentle healing. These stories aren't miracles. They're the results of small, consistent actions. And that's what makes them powerful. Everyone's body is different. What works fast for one person might take more time for another. But the beauty of this remedy is its simplicity. It's affordable. It's easy to try. And it doesn't ask you to change your whole life, just to give your body something natural and nourishing. So if you're still wondering whether it's worth a shot, let these stories be your answer. You don't need overnight transformation. You just need something real. Something gentle. Something that works with your body, not against it. Like any remedy, even a natural one, this mixture comes with its share of misunderstandings. And knowing what not to do is just as important as knowing what works. One of the most common mistakes is thinking that more is better. More baking soda. More castor oil. Longer application times. But the truth is, this mix works best when used gently and in moderation. Baking soda, though natural, is very alkaline. If you use too much, it can upset your skin's balance, causing dryness, redness, or even burning. Another misunderstanding? Using it too often. People see small results, get excited, and start applying it every day. But natural remedies need time to work. Overusing them can do more harm than good. Some also believe this mixture can replace medical treatment. And that's a mistake. While it may help support your health, it should never be seen as a cure-all. If you have a serious condition, or you're taking medication, always talk to your doctor first. There's also the myth that this mix works the same for everyone. But everyone's body is different. Skin type, hair condition, lifestyle, they all play a role. That's why it's important to listen to your body and adjust how you use it over time. And finally, don't forget the basics. Always test a small amount on your skin before full use. Store your castor oil properly, cool, dark place, tightly sealed. And don't mix large batches to save for later. Fresh is always best. Avoiding these simple mistakes can help you get the most out of this natural remedy while keeping your body safe and supported. Because the goal isn't just results, it's sustainable results. Ones that feel good, and last. Sometimes, the simplest things hold the most unexpected power. A bottle of castor oil. A box of baking soda. 2 items you probably already have at home. And yet, when used with care, they can become tools for change. For healing. For daily support you can actually feel. We often think we need something complicated to get real results. But nature has always offered quiet solutions. It just takes a little patience, and a little trust. This mix won't fix everything overnight. It won't replace your doctor. But it might just help you feel a little more in control. A little more connected to your body. And a little more hopeful each time you use it. Because true wellness isn't just about products or routines. It's about tuning in. Paying attention. And giving your body what it truly needs. Gently and consistently. So if you're curious, try it. Start small. Be kind to yourself in the process. Take note of what changes. Not just in your skin or your hair, but in how you feel, day by day. And whether the difference is big or small, you'll know that you did something simple, something natural, and something good, just for you.